Hello! Welcome to a clear, bright, blue sky, sunshiny Monday morning. Welcome to a new vlog. Yeah, it's Monday. It's the first full week of being 40. I'll stop talking about that at some point. It's still sinking in, but I'm just embracing it though at this point. I'm done being like, oh, is this a good thing? Is this not? I don't know how I feel. It's good. It's good. I had a really lovely weekend. The weather's still nice today, so I think that's partly why I'm in a good mood, even though the roofers are now on this building directly outside this window. And there's a cute bunny rabbit down below though, so I noticed that a couple days ago there were two of them down there. I don't usually see rabbits inside the complex. I'll see them when I'm out walking, but I don't usually see them directly in my complex. But he's just down there nibbling on some grass or a leaf or something. But he's just having a grand old time. The roofers are back. For the moment, it's not too bad. I can hear them hammering, but that noise isn't terrible. I do have this window shut for the time being, though, because it is pretty cool outside and it's nice and cool in here, so I don't really need that window open at the moment. Probably later today. The noise is primarily bad when the crane gets moved. So the crane has a giant dumpster attached to the end, so when that fills up and they've got to take it to empty it, the noise of the crane being lifted and lowered and then it driving in and out of its little spot there is really loud. But then once it's all locked in place, it makes no noise because they completely turn off the engine and everything. It's not like that truck that's been out there in the past. I think that truck must be on the other side of this building or something. So the noise isn't too bad, thankfully. I've got a busy day. I've got lots of work to do. I've got a very full list of stuff to do, including plan March. But I think I've done most of that. I've got a couple things I need to add, but last night I just kind of got into a mood and got most of March planned. So there's just a couple things to put on the general task list, and the start of this week is planned, although I need to add an appointment. I need to start editing the 4th draft of More Than Fate, which I need to check my email because Tamsin said that she'd sent me a new doc and I didn't see any email for that. And I need to write. So yeah, I need to stop talking and procrastivlogging because office hours start in a little while. I need to get everything logged in and stuff and ready for that. And yeah, get on with my day. I need coffee. And yeah, I just need to get to work. I need to stop waving my pen. And I need to get to work. So I will check with you guys later today. I need to get my splint. I have occupational therapy today and I have an Amazon order arriving today. I placed an order over the weekend with an Amazon digital gift card that my aunt sent me for my birthday. So it's kind of not the last, because there is still one order. I ordered new glasses and sunglasses, a pair of sunglasses and a pair of glasses for my birthday. Also because I needed new sunglasses, wanted a new pair of glasses just because I like having different pairs. So I've got a Zenni order that's still arriving. Those are kind of also technically birthday gifts for myself. But the Amazon order is another kind of birthday gift. So I will show you those. It's 3 books and a piece of jewelry. So I'll show you that when it arrives. So I'm going to stop talking now so I don't take up all of the time. And yeah, I will check in with you guys probably when that Amazon order arrives and we will unbox it together. I've gotten quite a bit of work done, caught up on grading, so I feel very proud of myself for that. Did some Canvas work getting my class ready for next week, so that's good. So I'm doing a little bit of work in Canvas every day. this week to get it ready, but I think the majority of it will be done by Wednesday. I made really good progress today, so yeah. But my Amazon box arrived, so I thought we'd open that together. This is now the last of the gift cards that I can spend. My birthday has been good this year, but I think the birthday spending has stopped. So I'm so excited for these. Some of them are smaller than I anticipated, but that is fine. But they're all 3 hardback books, so that is nice. Well, let's do the jewelry first because that's little. I just saw this and thought it looked really pretty, and it had good reviews. People saying that they've worn it every day for several months and it hasn't turned their finger green, which is always a worry with rings, but this is sterling silver. It's really pretty. I'm not sure which finger I'll wear it on, but that is the ring. So it's kind of got a crisscross to it. I was searching infinity rings and then this one popped up, and it's not the infinity symbol, but I did still really like the look of it. It was only like $16, so we will see. But yeah, I thought it looked really pretty, and for that price, even if stones start popping out after a year, it's still really pretty. So there's that. I'm a sucker for jewelry. I've been getting so many earrings though. I haven't gotten a new ring in a while, so I just thought, why not? Okay, then for the books. This was spurred on by one book, and then I remembered there were other books that I wanted on a similar topic, and then I remembered I had the gift card from my aunt, so I thought, okay, I'm just gonna get them all at once. So the first one is Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family. Obviously this was written before they decided to not be working royals, but I was still really interested in this. So these kind of books, it's always take it with a grain of salt, because obviously at the time of this, you know, Harry and Meghan are starting to do more interviews. I can't wait to watch the Oprah interview that's coming up, but they weren't interviewing for this, although I think there might have been a rumor that they had unofficially contributed. I don't know. Either way, all these royal biographies and stuff, they're always unofficial. There are rumors a lot of the time that the people unofficially cooperated, but they're just rumors. They're never confirmed. I always kind of take it, like I said, with a grain of salt what I read, but they're always really interesting. Then, still on the royal topic, but going towards the fashion end, I finally got a copy of HRH, So Many Thoughts on Royal Style. This is by Elizabeth Holmes. I've seen her on Instagram. I don't follow her on Instagram, but I saw this book when it first came out. She's a journalist and contributing editor to Town and Country, so I just thought this sounded really interesting and kind of in line with my dissertation, obviously. I wish this had been out during my dissertation because I probably would have cited from it, but I liked that this one focuses entirely on the royals, whereas my dissertation looked at royals and American first ladies, but that this also includes the Queen and Meghan Markle. Or the Duchess of Sussex, I should say. Thought this one looked really interesting. And then the book that spurred this little mini book haul is this one, which just came out, and that is The Duchess of Cambridge, A Decade of Modern Royal Style. So this April will be, I believe it's this April. Yeah, this April will be a decade since they got married. So a decade that she's been officially HRH, the Duchess of Cambridge. This one looks interesting, so I'm really curious to read through it. It doesn't look that far off from some of the books that I already have. Obviously this has the whole kind of decade overview perspective. So I like these kinds of books because they've got all the pictures of all the outfits and all the dates and all the designers, all the information I would need if I were to start, when I start blogging again. Not if, I'm going to. So another reason why I wanted to get these books and start reading them is I really, really, really want to get back into writing on my blog, Research and Ramblings. I want to kind of rebrand it slightly as just focusing on my research, and instead of the ramblings being life ramblings, having them be more like quick hits of thoughts on my research. So having a mix of longer, more thought out pieces, and then shorter, like, isn't this interesting? And also being able to include things like book reviews on these books, kind of like, what are my thoughts on some of these books as someone who has done a PhD on the topic of royal and stateswomen style. So I want to get back into blogging. I miss it. I miss doing my research. I miss having an outlet for my research. I don't know that I really want to get into or get back into formal academic publishing, but I would like to start putting out more blog posts. Every time I see a post on comparing The Crown to The Real Women, it's like, I could write that. Or 10 times Meghan Markle dressed like Princess Diana. I could do that way better than those ones. Not to brag, but just like those kinds of articles and listicles always miss out on really interesting information in regards to like times Meghan dressed like Diana or something like that. So I've got tons of ideas. It's just I haven't really had the time. So one of the things I want to do this summer is start figuring out a way of writing again on the blog on like a weekly basis, like once a week, just getting a blog post up there. And I know it's just a matter of I just need to get it kind of fitted into my schedule. I've got a bunch of ideas, so coming up with ideas isn't the hard part. It's more just figuring out when to do it, because obviously the weekends would be the best time for me to write a blog, but then I'm always so exhausted on the weekends. So yeah, I'll figure it out. But I do really, really, really miss it. So I was thinking book reviews would also be a really easy way to kind of ease myself back into it. Although I do have a post on the Duchess of Cambridge that is probably about a quarter of the way written. But yeah, I don't know if people would even want to read it. They are some of my higher viewed blog posts. Like, they do attract people, not so much through my existing audience, but I feel like people are online searching for topics related to them. So, and these particular women, and I really like all my personal friends are like, I want to know your thoughts on Kamala Harris, and I want to know your thoughts on Dr. Jill Biden, and what your thoughts were on what they wore on inauguration. And like, I want to write it. It's just, I'm working a job and I'm trying to write my novels, and there's a pandemic going on and I'm exhausted. There's a limit to how much creative work. I'm running a YouTube channel. Like, there's just a limit to how much of this work I can do. So yeah, but I do want to get back into it. So anyway, I need to get back to work before I have to go to OT, but I'm going to go put these over on the couch. I'm really looking forward to starting to read them because I think they're all going to be really interesting. So yeah, I'm going to go set these aside and turn my music back on, and yeah, get back to work. It is Tuesday now. Yeah, it's Tuesday, as evidenced by the fact that I have done my hair and makeup. Because I have to teach today. That will be fun. I've got my lesson plan. I need to print it off. There's a few other things I need to print as well, so I should find my little cord and adapter thing for that. It is a beautiful day. I sat out on the balcony this morning. I wasn't really feeling that good and I couldn't get moving in time to go for a walk, but I really wanted to sit outside and get some sun and get some fresh air, so that's what I did. I had my coffee out there. I think I'm gonna make another cup of coffee though in a minute. I've just been doing office hours and email and work. I did do a lot of grading out on the balcony, did some more once I came inside after I got ready and stuff. So yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful morning. And I keep reminding myself the mornings are going to be beautiful for a while. It is a very windy day again. It was actually making me a little bit chilly. So I've closed this window for now. I closed it to talk to you guys because that truck is back. The hammering hasn't been that bad. I kind of in the distance can hear like a nail gun, but the noise they're making up on the roof really isn't that bad. It's just that truck. So I'm closing the window for now. The breeze has been pretty chilly. It's 72 out there, but I feel like with the wind, it's keeping it quite cool. And so the breeze that's coming in, because this side of the building is in shade now, that breeze is a pretty cool breeze. So whereas I think the air on my balcony is probably a bit warmer than 72 right now because it's in full sun. It's supposed to get up to like 77 today, so I'm on the fence of if I'll need to turn my air conditioning on or not later this afternoon. I'm kind of playing it by ear. We'll see. But like for right now, sitting here at my desk by the open window, I'm actually feeling pretty cool. Like I've just got a short sleeve. I'm wearing a dress today, so I've just got a short sleeve dress underneath this cardigan. So I didn't think I was going to need to wear like my super snuggly jumpers today, or even my sweatshirt like I wore yesterday. So we'll see. I think the fact that my legs are out today, since I'm wearing a dress, is keeping me from getting too warm. I need to go. I need to go eat and make some more coffee. I am yawning nonstop, and I think it's partly because I'm tired because I just had decaf this morning as usual. So it's partly because I'm tired and partly because this window has been open for most of the day and there's just been so much fresh air being pumped into my apartment, particularly in the area here by my desk. And so I think it's just making me really sleepy. I'm probably going to leave this window closed for a little bit longer. I'm going to go because I've been rambling for too long and definitely procrastinating now. And yeah, I will check with you guys later today, probably after I finish teaching, and we will do our hygge question and wrap up this vlog. I am so tired. Like I'm really, really, really tired. I managed to get some writing done and I managed to get my vlog edited. I've just learned that on Tuesdays, those are two things that need to be done like earlier in the day before I start my teaching work, or if I have a break and can like slip in some writing or something. But I know I don't have any energy to do those two things later in the day on a Tuesday. So those two things are done. They got done early, which was good, but I've done no outlining and no editing. And I had been thinking I might try to do that while I watch TV tonight, but I could fall asleep right now. It's currently about 5:45. I just got done with class. We got done a few minutes early, and class went well. Class went really well. My students, I love my students. I really do. So class went well, but now I really just want to make dinner and crash on the couch and watch The Bachelor. And then I don't even know if I can read tonight. I've started reading a new book, and it's a nonfiction one. It's a history book called Radium Girls. I watched a Netflix movie, or I don't know if it's Netflix, but I watched a movie on Netflix with the same name. I don't know if it's supposed to be loosely based off this book or not, but I didn't really enjoy that movie, and so I thought I feel like there's got to be a book about the Radium Girls. I should look it up and see if there is. And so I did find one through my local library, so I downloaded it to my iPad. It finally came available. So I'm about 6 chapters in, and it's really, really interesting. I had to make myself stop reading it last night because I could have kept going. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read any of it tonight. I'm just so tired. I've been tired. Like, when I edit this, you guys have no idea how many yawns I'm going to have to edit out of today's footage because I just have not been able to stop yawning. I should have had caffeine today. I did 2 cups of decaf. I should have done caffeine, but I didn't. I will definitely be going to Starbucks tomorrow on my way to my parents' house, and I will not be ordering a decaf. Anyway, our Hygge question, because I just need to wrap this vlog up and go get dinner going while it's still daylight. I feel like once the sun sets, it's even harder for me to get stuff done. So need to get cracking. This is an interesting question. Would you tell people if you won the lottery or keep it a secret? I'd have to tell my immediate family, like my parents and my sister, probably because I'd split it. Like my sister buys lottery tickets for my parents every so often, as well as tickets for herself, and it's just kind of been assumed that if any of us won the lottery, we'd like share it with the others. So I'd have to tell them, and I'd want to tell them because I'd be giving I owe my parents money. You know, they basically helped put me through grad school 3 times, and I lived with them throughout most of my undergrad, and they took out parent student loans for me. So I figure at this point I owe my parents almost the equivalent of a lottery jackpot. So I would definitely be giving my parents some money, so I wouldn't be able to keep it secret from them. But like, would I tell my friends, or would I like tell the internet? Like you guys would probably never know if I won the lottery. I would just say I got a new job and it pays better. Because I think if I won the lottery, I don't think my lifestyle would change that much. I mean, if we're talking about like a $300 million, jackpot, maybe. Because if I went from this charming little apartment to a giant mansion, but like, I don't even know if I'd move to a giant mansion. I mean, I would probably at that point sponsor my own visa to move to the UK, and I'd buy a nice little house, little cottage in the countryside, or a nice flat in London, or both. So I would have to explain that to a certain extent. So if that happened, I guess I probably would tell people, just so that they didn't wonder, like, how is she affording all of this? There's no way I could get away with that on YouTube if I just all of a sudden moved to England and moved into this great London flat with no explanation. But if it was just, I don't know, a smaller lottery amount, I don't know that my life would really change that drastically. I'd quit my job and I'd focus on writing full time, but like, that would be a little bit easier to kind of keep under wraps. So I don't know. I don't know that I would really announce it that widely, because I feel like when people know that you've got a lot of money, like when you win the lottery, like I've just heard so many stories of people who they win the lottery and then, not that it ruins their lives, but like it almost ruins their lives, because like people just start coming out of the woodwork. And yeah, I don't think I'd want to deal with that. There's certain people in my life that I don't think I would want them to know that I'd won the lottery, so I probably would try to keep it as secret as possible. And it would just be like, she's going on trips more frequently than she usually does, or oh, it's another new handbag. I'd probably try to find some other way of justifying a slight increase in spending or a slight upgrade in living accommodations and things like that. I'm not sure I would want to tell people, or I might say I won the lottery but not say like how much. I don't think I would ever like reveal that kind of detail. So I might just say there's been a change in my financial circumstances, but that's all you would ever know. But what about you? Would you tell people if you won the lottery, or would you keep it secret? I think there's pros and cons to both. I think that would be really interesting. And yeah, that's going to end this vlog. I'm going to watch The Bachelor. I'm going to make some dinner. I'm going to do my dishes while the dinner cooks. Anyway, I've been rambling for 8 minutes and I know I haven't said anything that important. So I'm going to go. Thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. I can't even remember. Well, I do remember what I did this morning. I sat on the balcony and that was lovely. I can barely remember yesterday. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. There have been quite a few new subscribers lately, and that's made me really happy. So if you're a new subscriber and you haven't commented yet, please comment and say hi and let me know who you are and that you're watching, because I do love talking to you guys. I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. I'm gonna go relax now. Bye.